Hey, all my lovelies. So we're going to talk all about birthdays today. And what better day than on my husband's birthday? So in honor of him, happy birthday, baby. Let's get into it and talk all about birthdays. So, we all have a birthday, right? If you were born, you have a birthday. And so to be born, you know, I like to break down these words. To be born, what does that mean? Aaliyah, love, you have to be still, baby. You're moving mommy's phone. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this, guys. Okay, this is my latest born. Probably more than likely my last born. Being a little wiggle worm. That's how my husband says it too, warm. He has trouble saying warm and worm, and I make fun of him all the time. I love you, baby. Happy birthday. Okay, happy. Okay, so anyways, to have a birthday, we all have a birthday, right? To have a birthday, we all have to be born. So what does born mean? I don't know. Let's break it down. Well, look at the word that's in the middle. Or. In. So to be born, get down. You have to be birthed, right? From your mama. Or nature. Nature's born. You have plants, you have flowers, vegetables. So that is what exists on this earth. And what is born? You are either a human or an animal and you were birthed, or you're nature. So, I know y'all have probably seen my post when I'm wishing somebody a happy birthday. And I don't like to spell birthday like this anymore. Because, I mean, yeah, you're birthed, but how much cooler is this? Birthed. This is the day you were born on earth. You were birthed on earth. Happy birthday. This is the day you came to earth. So that's why I like to spell it that way, guys. I know some of y'all probably see my post and you're like, this girl don't know how to spell. No, I do know how to spell, but I prefer to spell it this way because it's just so much cooler and it means so much more to me. And I want to tell y'all a funny thing that I have learned about the English language. And a lot of this is with teaching my 6-year-old how to read and homeschooling him. Like, it really allowed me to dab in. And English language is just weird. And I know I've talked about this in previous videos, like, why do they call it spelling? And why did we used to have to write in cursive? I mean, come on, guys. Spelling, cursive, like, that tells us that our words create power. And whatever we're putting out there has the power to become truth. And so I want to talk to y'all about this thing that I have noticed. And again, take it or leave it. This is just how I feel. So in the English language, we have vowels, right? Vowels. Vowels are A, E, I, O, and U. So what I have noticed, and we can use this example with birthday, it seems like in the English language, anytime there's a vowel, it seems like they can change these letters whenever and however they want. And why make it so difficult and why change them? Like, why not just keep it simple? Like, I've heard that, you know, from people that know other languages and English isn't their first language, that when they were learning English, that English was the hardest language to learn because it has so many rules and so many words are spelt differently, but they mean the same. They mean different things. But they sound the same, and there's just a bunch of rules, and it's just very confusing. And so my question is, why? Why is it so confusing, and why do we have to make it so difficult? And so this is my conclusion. My conclusion is it's another thing to control and manipulate us, the masses. And so we have to not so much unlearn this stuff, guys, because I know you have to have language in order to thrive in our world, but don't just say this is it and that's all there is. Just be aware of how we're getting manipulated with these spells and these curses. And so they can use these vowels and intertwine them and change them however they want to benefit them. And so, yes, this is how we have been taught to spell birth, right? But it's also says the same thing, sounds the same way that way, birth. And this is where we live. This is our planet. And so that's why I say it like that, because it sounds the same thing. And again, you got those vowels, you got that I, right? That's the only thing. And we replace it with the EA. So it seems like you can interchange these vowels in a lot of different words, and it changes not so much the sound of the word, but it changes the complete meaning of the word. And that's kind of not cool. It's tricky and it's confusing, and I don't like it. And I wanted to show y'all in reference to marriage too, right? Because this is a video in honor of birthdays, and today is my husband's birthday. And so these vowels, right? Vowels is the same word that we use when we vow our love to someone. When we're getting married, we have vows. And so it's kind of cool that I'm referencing these vowels and these vowels because, again, two different spellings and two different complete meanings, but they sound the same. Vowels. You wouldn't know what I was talking about if I just said vowels, unless I reference it to a sentence, like saying A-E-I-O-U are our vowels, or referencing to a sentence of me and my husband wrote our own vows. And so it is the same word, the way you sound it, but it is different spelling and different meaning. Confusing. But is it truly a different meaning? Because just like these vowels, we can intertwine them, change them however we want to benefit ourselves, or not us necessarily, but the elites. They do this to manipulate us, to trick us into believing the way they want us to believe. And so, guys, it's kind of the same with marriage vows. I mean, if we want to be completely honest, my husband will totally not care that I'm saying this, and he'll laugh at it. But when we write our vows, we say what sounds good, right? But then we all know, people who are married and people who are not married, like, that's not always what we do. Like, if we say something in our vows, okay, like, I said something really sweet but dumb in mine. I said, I'll even get you ice cream at night, because that's a big thing in our family. Like, even with my children, like, no, you get us ice cream, you get us ice cream. And so I wrote that in my vows. And so my husband uses that against me, and he's like, but it was in our vows. And I was like, yeah, but I don't want to. And that's how the English language uses vows too. If they want to change the shit, they just change it. And with wedding vows, if we want to change the shit, we just change it because we feel like it, because we want to. And so it's kind of the same thing. Okay, so there's that about the vows. I don't know where my wifey went. Oh, okay. So also, it's all about birthdays, right? And so what else do you normally have on a birthday? Presents. So, presents. Why do we give presents? I guess, some people say you give presents to celebrate that person. But what started it? Why do we do it? And I came to the conclusion of we give presents because the true present is being able to live in the present. The true present is being able to still be here. It is your birthday, and that is your present. You lived another year. You lived another day. That is your present, to be in the present. So that was easy, simple. Cake. Everybody loves cake, right? Cake. Why do we have cake? I don't know. Like, cake is a weird word too, guys. I haven't really completely drawn a conclusion on this, but cake. There's a lot of lake, wake, the fuck up, out. Did I say that? What else? Fake. A lot of our reality. Okay, but anyways, we have cake. We have cake on birthdays, right? I don't know why. This is a good one. But I don't know why cake is that. I just say everybody loves cake, and that's why we have cake on birthdays. What else? There's candles. Ooh, candles is a good one. Why do we have candles? Maybe to remind us that our spirit is fire. We are fire. Light that fire within you. No, I'm just kidding. That wasn't my real logic. But that was a good one that just came to me. I like it. I go with it. But I think we have candles. Candles. In order to, look how it's spelled. Candles. Candles. Can you handle it? Candles. Handle. Candle. Handle. Can you handle another year? I don't know. Just something to think about. So I think that's why we put candles on there. And that's why you put how many years. Because that's how many years you've been able to handle this earth on your birthday. What else? Cards. We give cards. Cards. Cards are just nice. People like cards, but look how cards and carnal. If you're coming from a religious background, you know carnal means everything with your flesh, everything to do with the physical and the flesh. So carnal card. A card is something that you can express in the carnal. You tell that person how much you like them physically, how much you love them, how much you admire them. Card is a nice thing to do for someone in the carnal, in the physical. And yeah, guys, I think that's it. I think that's about all I had for birthdays. But I just wanted to tell my husband happy birthday first and foremost, and also explain to y'all why I spell it like this, because I think it's so much cooler, and I just want to encourage y'all to think differently. And I gotta go pick up my husband's cake, so I got to go because everybody loves cake. And I just want to tell y'all happy birthday, because you're still here, you're handling it, you're candling it. So good for you. Light that fire within you. Choose to change, guys. Change to improve. Improve to evolve. I'm Lucy, and I love y'all all. Peace.